You rappers get ignored. Me, I'm who they checking for.
Shocked by that pick. I just didn't see it coming.
I got the Cavs winning 108-103. I believe they put up a very similar effort as they gave in Game 3, but I just believe the outcome will be different. I believe given an opportunity to hit that shot in the corner, Kyle Korver will come through. Kyrie, LeBron will put up similar performances. Now, I don't know if LeBron will be 39 or 11 and 9, but I believe he'll be in the 30 points. He'll be close to a triple-double, if not get the triple-double. Kyrie's going to be Kyrie. He seemed to have found his rhythm. JR stays hot, Skip. I just believe that they will find a way to finish this game and get on a plane and go to Golden State and get ready for Game 5 on Sunday. I just believe this. I do not believe LeBron James will get swept on his home court in a Game 4. So I'm riding with the King.
Shannon Sharpe.
Yep.
Or as I call you, Shannon Sharpe.
Yes.
I hope you were right for the NBA's sake. I love this game. I love this league. I'm sick of the Charles Barkleys of the world ripping the NBA playoffs and trying to elevate the NHL playoffs above the NBA. I'm an NBA man, heart and soul.
Yep.
So for competitive balance sake, I would love to see LeBron and company at least win one game and make it semi-interesting.
Yep.
2 games would be fine with me, too. I had Golden State winning in 7. So I actually thought, silly me, King and company could win 3 games.
Correct.
I just don't have a good feeling for the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight because I just don't believe they can pick themselves up off the psychological mat in time to survive what I think is going to be a Lake Erie tidal wave of Golden State emotion tonight that's going to spill all over them in that building right there. Because Golden State is about to hit them with a perfect storm. You know and I know that Golden State has had to live with the infamy, the disgrace, the humiliation, the epic defeat that was Cavs coming from 3-1 down for the first time ever in a finals last year and beating Golden State in its house in a Game 7. And I remind everyone what that fourth quarter was like for Golden State last year in Steph's house. Golden State shot 5 for 19 in the fourth quarter. That's 26%. They went 1 of 10 from 3 in the fourth quarter of Game 7 last year. Steph went 1 of 6 from the field and 1 of 5 from 3. And Golden State in the fourth quarter of Game 7 at home last year managed a grand total of 13 points. Times 4, that would have meant they were on pace for 52 for the game. Golden State, it feels like they can score 13 in 30 seconds now, right?
Yeah, they're scoring 45 in the quarter.
Okay, I got it. So, to me, they've been on this year-long mission to right the wrong, to turn it back around. And what better revenge could they get than sweeping the king off his throne in that building in a Game 4 in his house? It just seems like it's on a silver platter now for Golden State to say, watch this. We can accomplish 2 things at once. We can become the first team ever to go 16-0 and sweep the playoffs, and we can sweep LeBron in his building. Well, it's beautiful. How could you couldn't have scripted any better for Golden State, right? And they know it. I think the Cavs know it. And as I watched the interviews, especially LeBron's yesterday, I heard resignation in his voice. I heard accepting defeat. I'm not saying he's giving up. I'm just saying he's sort of accepting his fate, that the other team's just a little better, if not a lot better than his team. That's just the gut feeling I got listening to him. There was a lot of past tense in what he was talking about. We were, you know, that we're finally deep down, because he has such a high basketball IQ, he just gets the fact that they got devastated. They're up 4 with the ball with 1.5 minutes left in that building. He's got the ball in his hands. I thought he failed twice and Kyrie failed once to close the deal. And because of that, it happened so suddenly and so completely that it's so demoralizing. You know how sports work.
Yeah.
And these things come so fast because there's just a day off in between games. I don't think Cleveland has had time to psychologically recover enough. Just being around this building yesterday and around, just walking around Cleveland, it felt, in a basketball sense, morgue-like. It felt like everybody's, again, a lot of the fans are saying Cavs in 7, here we go. And I get that, and I admire you for that. And again, I wish that J.R. Smith had owned whatever was hacked or tweeted or whatever, Cavs in 7, because that's all you got to hang on to now. So do I think the Cavs will give up tonight? No. I just think you're going to see the very best of Golden State tonight.
Of course.
So gut feeling, and this is my final strategic point. I told you going into Game 3 when I picked the Cavs in a lower scoring game, I had it 102-99. I said if they will just slow the pace and let LeBron dribble some air out of the basketball, they're going to have a shot to win by 3. And what happened in the first half? It went the other way. And I kept tweeting, this is insane. You can't run with Golden State. And then I was told by an insider, Cleveland has decided they can't win slow against Golden State, which I don't get. It's like pick your poison. I would pick slow poison versus fast poison.
Well, Skip, the thing is they don't want the Warriors to get into their half-court set defense because it's too much length, and so they feel the best chance for them is to get before they get set. My thing is, Skip, I think LeBron James and this Cavaliers team is more mentally tough than you actually give it credit for. And I know this was a demoralizing loss. You had this game in the balance. There's no way you're supposed to lose that game with a Kyrie Irving and a LeBron James on a team up by 4 or 5 points with under 2 minutes to go. You just think those guys are good enough to close it.
I did.
But I want to give the Warriors a lot of credit because they could have easily, hey, we're still up 2. Even if we lose this game,
they could have.
We're still up 2-1.
They showed me a lot, especially that tall guy, Kevin Durant.
They dug down and they found a little something extra. I just believe that LeBron, he understands what he's up against. If you heard his press conference, I don't worry about all these great teams. He says it's my destiny to play in an era of big threes and super teams. It's my destiny, and it seems like he's been smack dab in the middle of the Spurs, of the Celtics. Now he'll be ready for the challenge, Skip. He knows what he's up against. He just needs that supporting cast. I believe Kevin Love plays better. I'm out on Tristan Thompson there. I mean, hey, that 1.5 and those little
Well, if you're going to be right tonight, you better not be out on Tristan. He better show up and show out tonight.
But the thing is, Skip, I can't put faith in a guy that in 3 games have scored 0 points. 2 of the 3 games he scored no points. In the other game he has 8. So he's averaging a little under 3 points a game in the rebounding. 5 guys on the Warriors out-rebounded him on Wednesday night, Skip. Yep. That's unacceptable. Tristan Thompson, protect the rim, rebound the ball. And right now he's not, well, it's hard to protect the rim when the ball constantly going in from outside. But the rebounding part, he could do something about that.
Okay. Bottom line to this, I think the Cavs will still try to outgun Golden State, beat it at its own game in this building.
Yes.
And you know what the first half score was in Game 3? It was 67-61 Golden State, which is way too high.
Yes.
The only reason Cleveland crept back into the game is that finally, for one quarter, the third quarter, Golden State hit a little bit of a cold spell. They went 1 for 5 from 3. They scored only 22 points in the third quarter. And Cleveland found itself with, a 7-point lead going to the fourth quarter, and obviously wound up not scoring a single point over the final 3:08 of the game. Not good enough. Can't recover quickly enough. If you're going to try to run and gun with them, it's going to get ugly. I'm going to go high score, but blowout. I'm going to go 125-105 Golden State tonight.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is weird. We have a big Golden State contention here.
Here.
Wow.
You got to be objective, Skip.